All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. Yo, Steve, what up? What's going on? Let's get started. It's been a few really good days back to back. So hopefully you guys have your account set up, ready to go. You guys know what we're here for. We're here live every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day. Basically, your monthly income I make every single day, and I show you how, and you never have to pay. I think that rhymed. But regardless, what you need to do is get started right away, because you shouldn't actually be distracted with anything other than trying to make more money. Because unless you already have the yachts and the McLarens and the big mansions and, you have a private jet, actually, even those people right now are working because they know they need to grow. That's what it really comes down to. So if you don't have that yet, you should actually just be working to be able to grow and make your life better and make your life easier on a daily basis. So what's going on, everybody? What up, Gloria Ann? How's it going? Raju, what's up? Tarek, how you guys doing? Let's get started. Jahan, what's up? Samina, what up? How's it going? Al Marachi, what's going on, guys? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Chris, what's up? Homes by Sunny, what's going on? PS Dreddy, Urban Mystic, what's going on, guys? All right, so let's get started. So now the first thing that you have to realize is that, we're the only ones that actually have a profitable trading system, profitable trading strategy. If you go anywhere else, you're guaranteed going to lose money. And the reason is because nobody other than us actually has a profitable trading system. We're the only ones that actually are able to make money from the markets. Now, I had some guy here at the office today, and they're like, oh, you know what? I'm interested in trading, but I don't want to do Forex. Okay. And I'm like, okay, why? And the reason they said is because, back home in some other country, there was this company and they were, they were running a scam on Forex, and they took all my money. And I'm like, look, just so you understand, what is Forex? Forex is foreign exchange. It's all the global currencies in the world. British pound, the euro, the Canadian dollar, the US dollar, Japanese yen. All of this is what Forex really is, okay? So basically, if you think Forex is a scam, that means that all your currencies are scams. But the reality is that you shouldn't let your previous experiences affect what's happening right now and what you can potentially learn. Because the one thing that I always tell everybody is that it doesn't really matter which markets you're trading. If you come here and you have, bad experiences with anything, it shouldn't matter, because guess what? Regardless of which market we trade, we don't actually care whether it goes up or it goes down. I trade gold, Bitcoin, NASDAQ every day. You guys see me do it. I make thousands of dollars a day, right? Do I care whether Bitcoin goes to 1 million or goes to 0? No, absolutely not. You should also not care at all. Why? Because whether it goes up, whether it goes down, we can make money. Who cares if the markets are going up, markets are going down, bull market, bear market, all of these things? It's just human bias. None of this really matters. We don't care as traders whether the market's up or down. Still, whether it's going up or down, still, I'll daily make around $1,000 to $5,000 because I have these two options when I'm trading. All right. Yo, Mr. November, what's going on? Always good to see you. Clay, this is exactly it. This is why you should be joining here every single day, because I'm not selling you guys anything. Rather, I'm trying to show you guys how I make $1,000 to $5,000 in the markets with having 0 customers, 0 products, 0 clients, 0 people complaining, because I don't sell anything. But I make money from the markets because guess what? There's literally billions of dollars that we can extract from this if it's done properly. Okay. So let's get started. Yo, what up, Checkmate? What's going on? All right. Tuzlak, I'm going to walk you through it step by step. If you want to get started, which you should, I actually don't know what you're waiting for. Go to my website, akpwc.com, and just follow the steps. There's no payment portal. You don't have to pay. It's just the steps to follow to learn and get access to everything here. All right. How do you do it? What is something I should start trading that will make me daily profit? So Jose, that's a really good question. So I personally trade Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ. Those are the three pairs I trade most. All right. Now, how to get started. Okay. How to get started right here. By the way, Leo is saying this guy did $3,000 live while I was watching at work. Leo, we're about to do some more trades because you guys know I'm the only one that's going to ever show you guys live trades where we make profit on a daily basis and you don't have to pay. Let me show you guys. Look, are you guys ready for something? You guys will never see this ever, okay? I'm the only one that will actually show you this. So right here, this is my entire trading history, okay? So over 3,100 trades, so over 3,100 trades. So it's not like, oh, I did 5 trades, I get this much accuracy. No, it's actually over thousands of trades. Let me show you guys this right here. All right. Yo, Rana, Ronaldo, Jose, Mo, thanks for the follows. Appreciate it, guys. All of the links are in my bio. You should get started right away. Here are the steps. Here are the steps. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. It's right here. How to start. Just take a screenshot right now. There's like 100 people watching. Take a screenshot right now. All right. Yo, Queen Love, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Deslar is saying, Deschiar is saying, is it free? Of course it's free. I don't charge anyone anything because I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. I make your monthly income every day, and that's why I don't need to charge you anything. Let me tell you guys something very quickly, okay? If anyone is charging you any money for, they're charging you money for a course or to join their Discord, it's $200 a month, it's a scam. Don't fall for the scams, okay? Never pay anyone to learn how to trade. It's completely free here. The reason is because we make money in the markets, okay? So right here, go to abado.com, ABBADO.com. Get your account set up right now. I don't know what you're waiting for. Go get your account set up. They're a licensed and regulated trading platform. I'm using them. They have the lowest fees, which is great. And we can trade all of the markets. How to join? By the way, guys, right here, here's my phone number. Here's my office address, okay? You can come visit me in person, at the office. As long as you have a live account, you're ready to go, you've done some trades. Ronaldo, it is worldwide. We have people from all over the world. Guys, tell me in the comments, where are you guys from? Jessica's saying, when do you make calls? You can actually call me after this live. Here's my number. You can call me. But you get... Whoa, Ronaldo's from Trinidad and Tobago. That's crazy. We have people from all over the world that join us on a daily basis. It's actually crazy. Jamaica, Florida, Denmark. That's crazy. Netherlands, that's insane. Dubai. Yo, I was just in Dubai a little while ago. Canada, Edmonton, Netherlands, Toronto, New Mexico, LA, what's up? UK, my mom's basement, Latvia, London, Finland. Boston, that's crazy. Steve is in the park. Hopefully you're doing some barbecue. It's great weather. Romania, that's crazy. Scotland, that's crazy. When do you make the trading call? So I do live trades here in New Jersey. Guys, I was just in New Jersey just a few weeks ago. I'm starting Friday. How much should I start with and where? So, Jose, here's the thing. Go to abado.com, ABBADO.com. It's right there on my screen. That's where I'm trading. Get your account set up. Get it funded. I would start with as much as possible and then risk as little as possible. Slovenia, that's crazy. Start with as much as possible in the account, whatever that is. That could be 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, 5 million, 10 million, whatever. It could even be 1,000, 500, whatever it is. Get your account set up, get it started, get it funded, get it verified, and then we start with as little risk as possible. So we should always start with as little risk as possible. Yeah, sugar-free boy, that's what I'm trying to say. whenever we're starting, I always tell everyone, start with only $1 per trade risk maximum. Traders is saying, can you use my broker? If you're going to use your broker, you're guaranteed going to lose money because Abato has the lowest trading fees and the lowest spreads. So what happens is we actually go hunting for all brokers. I actually have accounts on every single trading platform you can think of because we go and we try to find the best trading platform. Now, Abato is the best one we found so far with the lowest fees because what happens is we have zero commission, zero swaps. So there's no overnight holding fees, no commissions. And then the spreads are so thin. So if your spreads are bigger than mine, I'm going to hit my take profit. You're still going to be 60 points away and then you might lose the trade. So this is what's going to continue to happen. And the only way it actually works is if you're trading on Abato. Malik is saying, I know nothing about trading, but very interested. For sure, Malik. So basically, here's the how to start steps. So all you need to do is go to our website. Just go to my website, akpwc.com, AKAPWC, which is my name, akpwc.com. All right. And just follow the steps. It's 2 steps. It actually doesn't get easier. And then you can just join me on my live sessions here every single day. This is our school community. When you join here, you can go to the classroom. Okay, guys, this is Zaddy saying, lol, all platforms are the same. Stop trying to scam. Zaddy, clearly you have no idea how it works. Every single trading platform has different commission structures, swap structures, spread structures. Every single trading platform works completely different. Some of them don't allow you to trade different market sessions. Some of them allow you to trade all the market sessions. So clearly you have no idea what you're talking about, but you should keep watching because you might learn, because every single day here, and then it's so funny saying, stop trying to scam. So I never take anyone's money. I don't trade for anyone and I don't sell anything. So it's literally impossible for anyone to get scammed here. Oh, and plus I use a regulated and licensed trading platform. It's a huge trading platform. So what about MT5 through Abato? D. So basically, you could use the MT5 on Abato. You could. I just like their web trader. It's actually super nice and easy to use. But yeah, you could definitely use their MT5 as well. All right, so Emmy in Canada saying, I don't have any idea about trading, but I want to learn. So basically, let me show you guys this. Okay, so let's go through it step by step. So the first thing is, basically, we've tested thousands and thousands of strategies. This is the only strategy we found that works, and we just give it to you. So you can have it. You don't have to pay. I show you all of my live trades. I go through them. I make thousands of dollars a day from the markets, not from selling anyone anything. And I show you how I do it, and you can literally just learn the strategy on your own. It's super simple, okay? Now, here's our office address. We're actually in the Toronto area, so you can come visit us 7 days a week. We're open 7 days a week from 11 to 5 p.m., okay? Now, the main goal here is for us to be able to raise 100 million plus, okay? So that's why I don't sell anything. Here's my phone number. You can call me anytime you have any questions, all right? Now, here's the one thing that let's go through. That's very important. So if anyone is selling a course, selling a system, a bot, a subscription, anything like that, if anyone's promising you guaranteed results, if anyone is saying they're going to flip your money, it's a scam. Guys, it's a scam. Don't fall for it. Be very careful. Don't fall for scams, okay? There's no such thing as, oh, I sent this guy 2,000, he's going to make it into 20,000. No, it doesn't exist, okay? It doesn't exist. None of those things are real. I have people that come to my office every single day and they tell me, oh, I sent this guy 40,000. He said he was going to send me $1 million back. I'm like, did you actually think that was going to happen? That's crazy. You know, I have some people that are like, oh, you know, this guy said that if I pay him 2,000, you know, then he's going to give me like this thing. It's going to make me 5,000 a week. I'm like, how did you fall for that? That's crazy. So guys, remember, there's no such thing as like, oh, I send someone money and they're going to make money. It's not real. Okay. Now, most people who you find on social media, they're never going to do any live trades and they don't show you a track record. So if they can't show you a track record, what's a track record? It's a history of trades. Okay. Now, if they can't show you a live track record, it's a scam because they can't prove they're making money in the markets. And if there's any limited time offers or a 7-day trial for you, any of these guys, it's just a scheme to get you into paying them which you should never do, okay? Never pay anyone. Now, here's the thing. I don't sell anything. I show all my live trades. I show you a live track record, and I give you access to my over $500,000 trading system. You don't have to pay. What's going on, man? Hey, welcome. Have a seat. So you don't have to pay. You can get started right away. And Bruce is saying, I fell for that. Yeah, you know what? It happens. It happens. So basically, the one thing that you have to realize is that we're the only ones you'll ever find that are actually making money in the markets. Now, next, how to start. By the way, you guys can get this document, okay? You guys can get this document. Just go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, and then click the parameters button. Click the parameters button. You're going to get access to this file that I'm going through with you guys, all right? So go to justsimpletrading.org, click parameters, and let's go through this file with all of you guys. Now, how to start. Okay, how to start. The first step is you go to Abato.com, which is the trading platform we're using. Get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified, and then you can move on to step 2, which is our system runs on our website, justsimpletrading.org. So you click access system, click register here, you log in. All right, that's the steps. Now you can obviously take a screenshot of this. So take a screenshot, but you can just get this document from our website. Okay, this is the rule book of how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. I literally make your monthly income every day, and I show you how to do it without charging you even a single penny. So what are you actually waiting for? Now, step 3 is if you click learn on our website, you'll actually go to our school community. You should do this right now. And here's the thing. There's over 100 people watching right now. If the next trade I do, I hit take profit on, I'm gonna give away those trading profits. So all 100 of you guys, I will fund your trading account if the next trade we take, we hit take profit. So are you guys ready? Make sure you guys keep watching. Let's go. All right, where's the website? It's justsimpletrading.org. It's right here on the screen, justsimpletrading.org. All right, let's see if we can take a trade, and let's see if we can make some money, guys. Let's see. All right, so yo, Gator, thanks for the gift, man. Appreciate it. Let's go. Let's see if we can take a trade. Let's see if we can make some money. Let's see if we can get you guys, set up and started. Okay. By the way, if you guys have any questions, make sure you put it in the comments. Put your questions in comments, and I will answer everyone's questions. All right. So let's go. How's it going, man?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
I'm good. It's your first time here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Welcome.
First time I just met your father, so.
Oh, okay. So do you have everything set up?
No.
All right. You have the sheet?
I'm like.
Can you give him the sheet? Yeah. Let's go, V Bruce. Gator saying, how about TradingView platform? No, so I would just go trade on Abato, because here's the thing. The steps that we take to be able to make this, to be able to make profit on a regular basis are very exact. You can't stray from anything, because if you do, you're going to lose money. The reason if you're trading anywhere else, the fees you're going to get wrecked on, it's not going to be the same environment. If you're using any other strategy, it's not the same environment. If you set your stop loss take profit differently, you're not doing the same exact thing. Now, I'm able to make $1,000 to $5,000 a day because I do the same thing every single day. All right. Captain is saying, I have 3,000. I would like to invest into the stock market. Would you be able to help me? Now, let me tell you guys something, okay? There's a difference between investing and trading. Most people don't even know. Most people are investing and they think they're trading, okay? But the reality is, let me tell you what investing is. And there's 2 very big problems when it comes to investing. So investing, the first big problem is you can only make money when the market goes up, right? When you invest, you buy a stock, you buy Bitcoin, you buy property, whatever it is, you've invested. The only way you make money is if the market goes up. No, they don't teach you this in school, okay? This is the only place where you're actually going to learn this. So, investing, you only make money when the markets go up. And the second big problem is you can only invest the money that you actually have. Your returns are based on the capital you have. And most of us don't actually have enough capital to be able to make hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. We just don't. So investing, let's say, stocks on average go up around 8 to 10, 12, 15% a year on a high end. How much money are you really putting in? 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. After a year, that's literally only a few $100s, if not maybe like 1,000. So we don't actually have enough money to be able to invest. Gator is saying, what's the platform you just said? So the platform I'm trading on is called Abbado.com, ABBADO.com. All right. Now, Lob is saying 95% of crypto traders lose money. It's a statistical fact. Don't trade, invest for the long term. Lob, so here's the thing. You're right. Because most people don't actually have a trading system. And when you're focusing on crypto traders, the problem is that's just a very small market. We actually trade all of the markets here. It's not really about trading crypto or anything like that. I trade gold, I trade NASDAQ, I trade stocks, I trade foreign exchange currencies, I trade crypto as well. But the reason why most of you guys might lose money trading if you're doing anything else is because you don't have a trading strategy. And you guys are risking too much. You're too greedy. And the problem is you're seeing that there's so much money to be made in the markets and you get greedy. That's what gets you, okay? But over here, I'm trading, and actually, in fact, your banks are trading with your money. So what's happening is we're able to make, slow and steady income from trading. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. What most people want to do is they want to take 5,000 and turn it into 50,000, right? That's what everyone wants. Because you're seeing the Ferraris and the Lambos and the big mansions, the private jets on social media. That's what you want, right? But here's the thing. That's not how it really works. The way that it works is with trading, we can make income. So on a daily basis, my trading account right here, and I show you guys this very clearly, my trading account size is $614,000 USD. Okay. Now on that, I'm making around $1,000 to $5,000 a day. Okay. What does that mean? That means that we're actually making less than 1% a day. Okay. But I can do this consistently. I can do this on a daily basis. All right. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. It's really just about being able to slow and steady grow your accounts as an income. Okay. Income, not a flip, not a lottery flip. Okay. That's what I'm trying to show you guys, because most people want that lottery flip. That's not what I'm here trying to show you guys. I'm here trying to show you guys how you can make an extra $100 a day, an extra $50 a day, an extra $200 a day, an extra $1,000 a week, an extra $5,000, $10,000 a month. That's really what it should be about, not flipping your account. Well, Gator saying, what's the promo code? It's AKPWC. I appreciate you, Gator. Let's go. Let's go, Gator. AKA PWC. All right. What do you think about penny stocks? I don't do any gambling. Okay. I actually just trade in the markets. My risk is less than 1%. And let's go over the strategy. Let's go. All right. So, Kerms is saying, I have a 250, is that pounds or euro, account. What do you recommend I do? So basically what I would do is I would start with as little risk as possible. Okay, so let's go through this. Once you have your Abbado account set up, ABBADO.com, get your account set up and funded. How to use the range bars. So guys, this goes over exactly how we use the range bars. So when the range bars go from green to red, we're looking for a sell trade. And when the range bars go from red to green, we're looking for a buy trade. Yo, what up, Gabriel? What's going on? What's the website? Right here, guys. All of the links are in my bio. So just go to Abbado.com. That's where I'm trading. And then go to our school community where you can learn everything there. All right. Now, how do we use lot size? Guys, this is the most important thing, okay? Yeah, so Gator, the promo code is AKAPWC. Let's go. Now, let me tell you guys what the difference is. Remember how we said there's two big problems with investing. Is that you can only make money when the markets go up. And the second, we usually don't have enough money to invest. Okay? So, yeah, for sure, Mauro, let's go. Gabriel, thank you for the gifts, man. Let's go. So, when it comes to trading, we have two options here. So, we have either the buy trade option, which means if I click the buy button on any market, okay, remember, we can trade any market. We can trade commodities, which is like gold and oil and cotton, whatever. We can trade indices like S&P, NASDAQ, all of those. We can trade Forex, which is currencies, British pound, euro, all of those. We can trade crypto. We can trade stocks. We can trade whatever. Okay. Now, if I was to click the buy button on any of those markets and the price went up from when I entered, I can make profit. Now, that makes sense to everybody. Or you click buy, price go up, we make money. That makes sense. But guess what? We also have this completely separate option, which is called the sell trade. Okay. Now, if I was to click the sell button, remember on any market, and now if the price comes down, we can make profit. So for us as traders, we don't care whether it's a bull market or a bear market or whatever. We don't care at all if the market's going up, market's going down. It doesn't matter at all because we can make money whether the markets are going up or down. All right. Does that make sense so far? Okay. Now here's the thing. How do we determine how big or small our risk is? You know, everyone's scared to risk huge amounts, and you should be scared to risk huge amounts. You shouldn't be risking huge amounts. Actually, according to our trading strategy and system, I'm maximum risking 1/4 to 0.5%. Okay, 1/4 to 0.5%, less than 1%. Okay, just so you guys understand what that means. On $1,000, the maximum that I would risk is $20 to $50. $5 to $10.
No, it's like
$5 to $10 on $1,000 is the maximum that I would risk. Okay.
25. What it is like $25.
Oh yeah. So basically, yeah, $20 to $50. But that's the maximum we would risk. Actually, what I would say is risk even less than that. Wait. No, 0.5%.
0.5%. Yeah,
It's
$10
$5.
It's like $100. 5 is like 50.
Yeah.
$10.
$5 to $10. Yeah, $5 to $10 max. Actually, not even $10. Like less than that. Less than 0.5%. Okay. So basically, it's all about risking as little as possible and then growing the account slow and steady. Because let's say on 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, we can make an extra even $50 a day, even $80 a day. That's amazing. Okay, no, you guys should never ever downplay your profits. Okay, never ever downplay your profits. Because I know you guys see me make like $1,000 to $5,000 a day. Yesterday we did like $3,000, and you're like, I want to make $3,000. Okay. Now here's the thing: if you have the capital in your account, then fine. But what we should really be doing is, if you can make that extra $50 a day, $20 a day, $80 a day, that's great. All right. Now, do I need a calculator? I didn't. I'm just getting thrown off. All right. So, Lob is saying, if you're risking so little, why not just invest long term? Let me tell you something. Right now, on my 600K account, I'm clearing around 5 to 8% a month. 5 to 8% a month. Okay? Which ends up being around $30,000 to $50,000 a month that I'm making. There's no investment that is going to give me those type of returns. Okay? Because that's how much investments would make in a whole year. Can you show us the strategy? Let's see if we can do a trade here. All right. Let's go back to the range bars. Mohammed is saying, I'm trying to understand the range bars. I could not, but still want to understand them for sure. So it's actually good to come here, join every single day on the live sessions, because I'll be doing live trades and you can see exactly, what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at. All right. So let's see right here. The super trend is what? The super trend is green. All right. So that means we're only looking for buy trades. Okay. Now you can see the range bars are going. So we had a little pullback. So they went red and now it's going green again. So what am I going to do here? That's a nice pullback. I'm getting a better price. I'm going to go ahead and enter a buy trade. Okay, so let's do $1,000 buy trade right here, right in front of you guys. Here you go. There's my buy trade open. So I just entered a buy trade. Now, what's the next step? I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit. Now, stop loss and take profit, we always set at 100 points, okay? Now, right here, you guys can see that's $1,000 trade. All right, now I'm going to let go. So there's my stop loss, and I'm going to click and drag my entry up also to 1,000, which is right here. And I'm going to let go. So there's my stop loss. There's my take profit. And now we're in this trade. Now we never actually adjust. Once we enter the trade, we set our stop loss, we set our take profit, and we let it ride out. All right. Now remember, it's less than 1% risk on this trade. Okay, so it's a very, very small risk trade that I'm doing. 1,000 on a $600,000 account is way less than 1%. Yo, Icy, what's going on? Let's go, let's go. So Tom was saying, on one of your recent videos, you said you're working on range bars for different trading platform. Any news on this? Yeah, we're working on it. Hopefully it should be done soon. And that way you guys will be able to have the range bars yourself. All right, guys. So we hit stop loss on that trade, and that's okay. Actually, this is one thing that I want to explain to you guys, because a lot of people are not used to seeing, people hit stop loss, because all of your mentors and gurus online, they only show you the winning trades. They never show you their actual trade history. And they always hide their losing trades from you, because if they show you losing trades, you're not going to buy their course. Why can I show you my losing trades and still be okay? Because I want you to understand, it's impossible to win 100% of your trades. It's impossible. You will lose trades. It will happen. And you should see it, and you should understand that the reason that I'm not stressed when I hit stop loss is because, first of all, I know that the strategy is profitable over time. Secondly, my risk is so small. The risk on this trade is the same thing as if you had a $1,000 account, you're risking $1.25, $1.50. Very, very small risk. Now, let me show you guys my trading history, which nobody else will ever show you, okay? So right here, you guys can see over 3,140 trades. Now, let's go all the way down. You can see winning trades, losing trades, winning trades, losing trades. This is very normal. You should know this. Now, if I scroll all the way down, you can see we started this account last year, January 3rd, 2024 with 200,000. And so far we've made a profit of $483,000 in the past year and a half, which is almost $500,000 in the past year and a half that we've made profit without selling anything, with zero clients, zero customers, just making money from the markets. Now, here's the thing. This is including the winning and losing trades. So we get an accuracy of around 60 to 65%. Guys, remember, there's no such thing as a 100% win ratio. There's no such thing as a 90% win ratio. There's no such thing as even an 80% win ratio. Those numbers don't exist. They're not real. We get around a 60 to 65% win ratio with a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Lob is saying, what are those little candies? Yo, it's peanut M&Ms, bro. Peanut M&Ms. Are range bars an indicator? No, so the range bars is our custom system. The way that it works is the bars are only generated when the market actually moves, okay? So they're not time-based, okay? What's happening is most people do technical analysis. Now, you guys know what I say. Do you guys know what I say? Drawing lines on a chart is just art on a chart. It's just art on a chart. Technical analysis does not work. Drawing lines on a chart will never make you profitable. It just doesn't work. And let me tell you the reason why, okay? Very simply. Because when you do technical analysis, let's say on the 1 minute time frame, right? And you draw your lines, support, resistance, trend lines, whatever. It might look like, oh wow, because of these lines that I drew on a chart, it looks like market's going up. Okay, now suddenly if you switch to the 5-minute chart, you're going to say, wait, never mind. Looks like the market's going down. Then you switch to 30-minute, oh, never mind, it looks like it's going up. Then you switch to 1 hour, never mind, it looks like the market's going down. You will always be confused. Why is this? The reason you will always be confused is because time and the market price is not related. Time has nothing to do with the market. Okay, this is like the biggest misconception. Time has nothing to do with the market. So how can we analyze candles that are based on time? It doesn't make any sense. All of this, if you're on any social media and you see someone is drawing lines on a chart and someone is doing all this technical analysis, at the end of the video, what do they end it with? Oh, and if you want to learn more, buy my course. Or, oh, if you want to learn more, here's my subscription for the Discord. Or if you want to learn more, pay for this, pay for that. It's because they're not making money in the markets. Why don't we sell anything? Because we make money in the markets. Everybody else needs to sell you things because they're not making money in the markets. You know, this one guy I saw just a little while ago, and he was on TikTok saying he has a 97% win ratio. Okay, 97%. Just so you understand, if I had a 97% win ratio, I would be in the trillions of dollars. Trillions. I would basically be the king of the planet if I had a 97% win ratio. I would own all the banks. I would own all the hedge funds. I would take over the planet. I would be, like I'd sit on my big 97% win ratio means you're almost winning every single trade. Every single trade. That's crazy. And do you know what he was saying? After claiming he has a 97% win ratio, oh, if you want access to my Discord, it's $200 a month. I'm like, you actually have to be kidding me. How can you blatantly lie to everyone saying you have a 97% win ratio and then be charging $200 a month for Discord? Why do you need anyone's $200? You shouldn't. If you have a 97% win ratio, you should. I would be quietly on my mega billion-dollar yacht, just quietly doing like 5 trades a day of like $100 million, make $500 million. Because that's what the numbers would mean. So there's no such thing as 97% win ratio. It doesn't exist. John is saying 97% is possible if his risk-reward ratio is extremely off, like risking 100 to... No, John, it's not possible. The math doesn't math. It's not possible because he will continue to lose trades if you set your stop loss very tight. So you're saying risk-reward ratio, like if let's say it's like 1 to 100, you will always, the market will always have pullbacks. You will always continue to lose money. Okay. Are the range bars something you can share? You can have the range bars. You can have it. All you got to do is go to our website, justsimpletrading.org. You make a free account. You can have our over $500,000 trading system that I use every single day. He's saying risk $100 to make $1. No, it's not possible. V. Bruce is saying we don't know the future. Exactly. We don't know the future. That's a dumb risk reward. Exactly. You can't do 1 to 100. It doesn't make any sense. Actually, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys here. Somewhere here. I think it's this. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Let me show you guys exactly why anything other than 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio doesn't work. And what does 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio mean? So according to our trading strategy, we always set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points up, 100 points down. Always, okay? What tools do I use to trade? So basically, I just use the range bars and then the super trend indicator to just show us which way the overall trend is going. Okay, so let's see here if we can do any trade. Let's go ahead and check NASDAQ real quick to see if there's any trade that we can take on NASDAQ. Let me add the super trend indicator. Can you show us how the range bars work? For sure. So basically, the way the range bars work is, let me see if I can do a trade so you guys can see. Let's go to BTC. Okay, so you guys see right here how on BTC, the range bars are going red, right? So as soon as they go green, and then the super trend is also green, we'd be looking for a buy trade. Okay, so that's how the range bars work. So we get the reversal on the range bars, then we confirm it with the super trend, and then we just enter the trade. Lob is saying, yeah, but long term, it's almost guaranteed profit in a few decades. No, it's not. It's almost guaranteed is not a real thing. Unless you actually have a profitable track record, which we do, then what you're saying is actually just made up. Because everyone likes to think that they know what's happening, but in reality, no one can actually pull up with a profitable trading history like I can. Okay. It's not. No, there's no such thing that you can even get pretty damn close to 97%. It's not possible. It's 100% not possible. Okay. Sam is saying, I lost 80K with trend lines and other draws. Wish I knew this info before. Yeah, because look, here's the thing. I'm the only one that you will ever find in your entire life that can come and tell you the reality of trading. And I don't sugarcoat anything because I'm not selling you guys anything. I show you, look, I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. This is how I do it. And then I just pack up and I go home. You don't have to pay, but you get the entire trading strategy. Joe is saying, if he was successful, he'd be busy making money, not waving his hands around. So I'll show you guys exactly what the purpose of me doing this is, okay? So I'm making around $30,000 to $50,000 a month on this account, which is around, 600K. Now, $30,000 to $50,000 a month, I'm actually stuck. I'm actually stuck at this 30 to 50K a month range because I don't have the capital to grow. I don't have access to millions and millions of dollars. So this is why right now, actively, the reason I'm so public, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, I'm on TikTok, is because we're trying to be as public as possible so that I can find someone who has access to large capital. Because right now I'm making around 5 to 8% a month on 600K. But if I can get access to $100 million and I can make 1 to 2% a month, that's $1 million to $2 million a month. So that's basically what we're trying to do here. We're trying to raise large capital. If you guys have any connections to people who have large capital, or maybe you do yourself, make sure you send me a DM because we should talk. All right. Let's see. How do you determine if the super trend is bullish or bearish? I see red bars in between as well. Yeah, so basically, whatever the color of the super trend is currently, D-Boy, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so if it's currently green, we're just looking to enter buy trades. So I know sometimes it goes back and forth, red and green, but we're just looking at the current status of the super trend. Ahel is saying, are you trading crypto or stocks? So actually we're trading. Oh, everyone's asking what I'm trading. All right, guys. So mostly I trade NASDAQ, gold, and Bitcoin. Those are the 3 pairs that I mostly trade. And the reason I'm trading those 3 pairs is not because I care about them. It's really because they have the most amount of volatility on a daily basis, the most amount of movement. And that way I can just take advantage of it. And actually you should also never ever care about any market, because who cares if it goes up or down? You know, you should never be emotionally attached or care about anything. You know, a lot of people come in here and they say, oh, I only trade gold. I love gold. Gold is mean. I love gold. You know what I tell them? Gold doesn't love you. Gold doesn't care about you. Why do you care about it? People come in here and they message me and they're like, Bitcoin is the future. Bitcoin is amazing. Look, Bitcoin doesn't say you're amazing. Who cares? Bitcoin is just, I don't care about Bitcoin. I don't care if it goes up. I don't care if it goes down. But what do I know? If it goes up or if it goes down, I can make money. All right. What do you trade? Options or futures? So it's futures and derivatives. We look bar color at which time frame. So Maloom, basically right here, the super trend, I'm always on the 1 minute time frame. How do you get the super trend? I'll show you right here. So go to abado.com, abbado.com. Guys, if you follow these steps, you'll see exactly how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day. Go to abado.com, get your account set up on their web trader, all right? Then you're going to click indicators. Then you're going to go down to where it says indicator store. You can follow these steps with me right here. Click indicator store. Now up here, you can just search for super, S-U-P-E-R. Click enter. And there you go. Here's the super trend. You can see there's like 14,700 people using it. So click there. Then just click install free. Okay. Install free. Yeah, exactly. Look, JLL, Zane, I don't care about crypto. I don't care about any market really. All I know is I can make money whether any market goes up or down. All right. So now I go back to indicators and then I just click super trend. I never change any settings. I just click apply. Okay, I click apply and you have the super trend indicator on your chart. Now, what is the super trend indicator? How does it work? What does it show us? How do I use it? Let's answer those questions. So the way the super trend works is it shows us the overall trend of the market. So the bigger overall trend, right? So now right here, for example, when it's red, we're only looking for sell trades. Okay, we're filtering out any buy trades when the super trend is red, and we're only taking the sell trades. Now, when the super trend is green, that means the overall market is up. Now, I don't want to enter sell trades because if the overall market is going up, I'm going to lose money. So if the market is going up overall, I'm only looking for buy trades. Okay, so this is how I use the super trend. I don't necessarily enter just based on the super trend, but I use it as a confirmation. Okay, now how then do I actually do the trades? All right, how do I actually do this? So HMM is saying, y'all need to understand other things as well before you use it. EMA crossovers are money. Now, everyone comes in here giving their opinions. And again, don't take anything personally, but you should understand, unless you have a profitable trading record, track record and history for at least 1 to 3 years that you can prove on a live account that you're consistently following the same exact thing, I wouldn't take any advice from anyone, okay? I'm the only one that actually has a profitable track record. And the best advice, and you guys should know this for the rest of your life, the best advice I ever got. Are you guys ready for this? The best advice I ever got in my life was only take advice from people you want to be like. It's so crazy, okay? It's so simple, but it's so crazy. Only take advice from people you want to be like. Now, here's the thing. Your dad's cousins, uncles, brothers, dogs, nephews, sister will be telling you, oh, you know what? To make money, you should be doing this. But they're living in their mom's basement. You want to take their advice? No. I would look at that person. I'll be like, yo, listen, you're not doing well. I'm not going to take advice from you, okay? But the reality is that you think, oh, it's mean or, oh, it's disrespectful. It's not about being mean or disrespectful. You don't want to take, advice about life from someone who's living in like someone's basement who actually has nothing going on in their life. Why would you take their advice? It makes no sense. All right. You should only take advice from people you want to be like. All right. So, let's go over and answer some questions. D Music started saying this indicator is only for scalping, or can it be used for a long-term trade? Yo, Levy, what's going on from South Africa? Let's go. So basically, long-term trading is gambling. Okay. The reason long-term trading, swing trading, where you hold trades for like days or weeks or months, is gambling. The reason it's gambling is because nobody knows the future. I don't know the future. You don't know the future. So if you're taking a trade and you're saying, oh, I'm going to wait for 1 month, you don't know what's going to happen in 1 month. Why would you wait for a month to know what, and it's a gamble, it's a chance, it's just, luck, whether you make it or you don't make it. Why are you taking a trade based on something you don't even know? That's why we don't do swing trading. We don't do long-term trading because nobody knows the future. Okay? So how does our trading strategy and system work? It works on short-term trend reversals. Okay, so you know how the markets goes in waves? So our system shows us those waves. And we can see when it's going from a downtrend to an uptrend. That's when we're entering a trade. And we just set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. Boom. That's it. We're out. That's it. Okay? Very short in and out trades. That's all we're doing. And guess what? We tested this system and strategy for over 50 years of data. We actually tested thousands of strategies, and this is the only one that works. Roberto is saying, do you work at PwC? No, I am PwC. All right, let's see here. All right, so everybody's asking about the website, guys. All right, so right here, the website I'm trading on, go right now. Don't waste time. Abbado.com, ABBADO.com. Get your account set up, get it verified, get it funded. I'll show you guys how to deposit and withdraw. So right here on the Abbado Web Trader platform, click your email on the top right corner. Then you're going to click where it says deposit funds. Now they have two options here, okay? So they have bank transfer or crypto. So if you want to do bank transfer, you click proceed. Right here is their banking information. It's just a very simple wire transfer. You take this to the bank. You say, I want to send a wire transfer. I know everybody cries about the $30 wire fee. Guess what? Abbado even credits you the wire fee. So the $30, you don't have to pay. They credit it to you anyways. All right. Ahil is saying, so you're not going to answer. I'm going through all the questions, Ahil. Just give me 1 second. So that's how you deposit with bank transfer. Or I know everybody's sitting on a whole bunch of crypto. You can just transfer crypto. It's within 15 minutes. It's done. Okay. Is Abbado regulated? Yes, Krishna. They're regulated and licensed in multiple countries, so it's safe and secure. They've been around for a long time. They're actually a huge company, and they're really good. We've been trading with them for about 2 years now. It's really good. Yeah, Dan, I know people from all over the world that are using Abbado, so go get your account set up. Let's see. Okay, everyone's asking about the website. So guys, it's Abbado.com. All the links are in my bio. So just go to my website, akpwc.com. All the links are there. Let's see. Ahil is saying you were going to answer, then you get distracted. How do you enter a trade? Exactly. So let's go over and see if we can do a trade here right now. Okay, so if the super trend is green, guys, what trade are we looking for? A buy trade. Okay, if the super trend is green, what trade are we looking for? We're looking for a buy trade, all right? Now, if we're looking for a buy trade, when do we actually enter the trade? Now, when the range bars right here go from red to green, and the super trend is also green, then we take the buy trade, okay? So right here, you can see the range bars are red right now. As soon as, there you go. So you see it went green right there. So I'm going to go over here. It already pushed up quite a bit. Let me just zoom in here. Okay, so we already pushed up on this. That would have been a really good trade. So as soon as you see the range bars are now pushing up, so as soon as we get the reversal, it's best to enter right. So I enter right at the beginning of the reversal here. Okay, there we go. So we're getting a little bit of a pullback here. All right, so let's see if we can actually get in on this trade here. So we're still pushing down, so I'm just going to wait so you guys can see the range bars are red. So I'm going to wait until they go green again. Okay, and then as long as the super trend is also green, then we'll go ahead and enter this buy trade. So it's always on the reversal. So when it goes from red to green, we're looking for a buy trade. When it's going from green to red, we're looking for a sell trade. All right. So Ahil, that's basically what it is. Then we risk less than 1% of our balance. So it's always about minimizing our risk to less than 1% risk. Then we set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. Yo, Clue, what's going on? Idlos is saying, can we send money using Wise? I'm not sure if you can do a wire transfer with Wise. You can try it out. All right, guys, so here we go. So you see the super trend just went red, which means we're only looking for sell trades. Now, let's go ahead and let's see if we can do the sell trade, okay? So I'm going to show you guys. Can I have a range bars for each pair? Yeah, so the range bars actually run on all of these markets. So if you just go to our website, the range bars are running on all the markets. So guys, right here, I'll show you the steps before we enter the trade. Go to abado.com, ABBADO.com, get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. Then you can get access to our over $500,000 system that runs on our website at justsimpletrading.org. All right, guys, so here we go. We're getting this big pushback up. Remember, the super trend is now red, so we're looking for a sell trade. So as soon as the range bars go from green to red, I'm going to enter a sell trade. Okay, so we're waiting. As soon as it goes red, I'm going to enter a $1,000 sell trade right here, right in front of you guys. Let's wait. As soon as it goes red, there we go. So it just went red. All right, guys, so I just entered my sell trade here. So look, right here, the super trend was red and the range bars went from green to red. Okay, so very simple. Now, what's the next step? Setting our stop loss and take profit. We always want to be as safe as possible. We're risking less than 1%. Okay, now I'm going to click. You guys see that red box? I'm going to click and drag it up until I'm at 100 points. Now, I'm doing 10 lot size. Okay, so I'm doing a big trade. Now, 10 lot size times 100 points is $1,000. So that's why my trade is 1,000. Now, right here, you can see the profit is negative 1,000. That's my stop loss. I'm going to let go. There you go. There's my stop loss. Now, Kayson, it's the web trader. Now I'm going to click and drag it down to set my take profit. Remember, because in a sell trade, we can make money when the markets are coming down. So now I'm going to click and drag it down to $1,000. And there is my take profit. Now we're just going to let this trade ride out. All right. So that's how we set our stop loss. That's how we set our take profit. That's how we enter the trades. And that's how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day without selling anything. All right, guys, so we just hit stop loss on that trade, and that's okay. This is normal. There's no such thing as a 100% win ratio. The reason why most people are stressed and worried and nervous when they're trading is because you're risking too much. Let me tell you something. Even your banks, where you have your money, they lose trades on a daily basis. Hedge funds lose trade. Institutional traders lose trades. Literally everybody has losing trades. But the thing is, it's all about consistency and making money over time. The one thing you have to remember is all of the profit that you guys see here is just a side effect of safety. It's only because we're able to be safe, we're able to make money over time. Movie Tube Shorts is saying, I think the super trend is inconsistent. Look, with all due respect, what you think doesn't actually matter. What I think doesn't matter at all either. We've tested the strategy over 50 years of data. I've been coming live here every single day. Actually, all of our lives are recorded. And you can see over time, we're consistently making money, consistently profitable. Do I have access to the system if you don't sign up in Abado? So TradeWiz, if you're trading anywhere else, you're guaranteed losing money because the fees, you're going to get wrecked on the fees. Oh yeah, Oanda has really high fees. Body protocol. So we're getting around a 60 to 65% accuracy, which over time, because we're doing 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, so we're risking 100 points to try to make 100 points at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. As long as our accuracy is over 50%, we're profitable. Even if it's 50.1% accuracy, we would be profitable. Over here, we get around a 60 to 65% accuracy. Labelle is saying, yeah, so Go to Abado is fully regulated. They're based out of Dubai and a few other countries. They're regulated and licensed there. Bacon, you can go to Abado.com. Trade with. You have access to the system regardless, but if you trade anywhere other than Abado, you're guaranteed going to lose money. George is saying, how much is minimum for deposit? You can even start with $10. Do I trade in free market? No. Yes, wow, it's free on Abado. The range bar is available only on Real account. So the range bars are available to you guys from our website. All you have to do is you just make a free account on our website, justsimpletrading.org, and you get access to the range bars right away. And Goma is saying trading gold. Yeah, we trade gold too, but mostly we're trading we're trading gold, NASDAQ, and Bitcoin. Those are the three markets. It's a broker or funded company? It's a broker. Wow. No, there's no monthly fees on Abado. Can we use this indicator on any other platforms? Why would you go on any other platform? You're going to get wrecked on the fees. Abado actually has the easiest to use platform. You can trade all the markets. You can trade all the sessions. And they have zero commissions, zero swaps, and the lowest spreads that I've found. Then it's regulated in Dubai and a few other countries, but I know people from all over the world that are using it. No, wow, we don't charge anyone for anything. Is 50 to 60% a bit like gambling? No, so we're getting around to 60 to 65% accuracy. Now, one thing you have to realize is that 100% accuracy doesn't exist. 90% accuracy doesn't exist. 80% accuracy doesn't exist. There's not even any hedge funds or institutional traders or any banks that are doing 80% win ratio. It doesn't exist. Like, those numbers are not real. What is the NASDAQ? So NASDAQ is an index. It's the top 100 stocks in the States. Or it's just the NASDAQ index of 100 stocks. So Rocket is saying you may be scamming. I don't take anyone's money. Kevin is saying, what about Nancy Pelosi? That's a cheat code. What is the website? Guys, so just go to my website, akpwc.com. Everything is there, step by step. akpwc.com, everything is there. Just take a screenshot of this page because it's there step by step. You don't take credit card info. I don't take any info. Is NASDAQ high volatility? Yeah, that's why we trade NASDAQ, Bitcoin, and gold. Yo, Nikki, thank you for the gift. Life and March saying, can I do e-transfer through bank? So it's a wire transfer because e-transfer is just local here, but because they're based out of Dubai, it's a wire transfer.
S&P 500?
Sorry?
S&P 500?
Yeah, we have S&P 500 on the range bar. So if you go under commodities and indices, right here on the bottom right, you can see S&P 500.
Where is it?
On the range bars, under commodities and indices. King Barry saying, I hope they're not... No, it's STP. All right, guys, let's see if we can do a trade here right now. Range bars are always flipping over. How can we catch them? So it's best to just be watching it. Usually I actually just watch it right here. And then as soon as I see the reversal on the range bars, then I'll flip over and see if I can take the entry. George, here's the thing, George. You're trying to make a prediction in the market. Nobody knows the future. You cannot make any predictions. Guys, let me tell you guys something, okay? Next time you hear anyone saying Bitcoin's going to this, gold is going to that, Nasdaq's going to this, they're lying to you, okay? They're lying to you, they're lying to themselves, they're lying to everybody. Why do I say that? Because do you know the future? Because I don't know the future, and I'm very sure that the guy who's telling you where Bitcoin's going or Nasdaq is going also doesn't know the future. Because if they knew the future, they're telling you, right? Buy this, it's going to go to this. Buy this, it's going to... Tell them, okay, sell everything and go all in. It's very simple. If they believe what they're telling you, well, then sell everything and go all in. But they'll never do that. They're going to make you do that. Okay, so that's why never believe... This is why you should never believe anyone who tries to predict the future. Can you take a trade live now to see how it works? Yeah. All right, so let's see if we can take a trade here on NASDAQ. All right, so you see right here on NASDAQ, what color is the super trend? The super trend is red, which means we're only looking for sell trades, okay? So we're only looking for sell trades on NASDAQ. And what's happening here on the range bars? So we have this downtrend, and we had a pullback. Now we continue down. And we're having another pullback, which means we're getting a better price on the downtrend on NASDAQ. So here, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to enter this sell trade. All right, so I'm going to enter the sell trade here, and then I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit the same way. So right here, stop loss here, click and drag it down, take profit. And now we're just going to let it ride out. Am I regulated in Gambia? That I have never had that question before. That's the first time anyone's ever asked me that. No. Is it normal on the range bars window it displays offline? Yes. The reason is because it's actually running directly off of our servers. So all of these are running directly off our servers. So it just says offline, but you can very clearly see they're using live market data. It's just how it's programmed. Luke is saying, what do you use to trade? So right here, I'm trading on Abato.com. Guys, go to Abato.com, get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified on their web trader. Then I'm using SuperTrend just for confirmation, but all of the trades are based on our range bars, which is our custom system, custom setup. The way the range bars work, let me show you guys this, okay? Why is it that these look so clean and easy to read? But if you go here It's all random. Why is that? It's because these are time-based candles and the market has nothing to do with time. So you can't actually analyze time-based candles. But our range bars are based on point movement only. So only when the market actually moves, the range bars also move. That's why we get clean trends. Now, how do we use the range bars? On the trend reversal. So when it's going from an uptrend to a downtrend, we're entering a sell trade. It's going from a downtrend to an uptrend, we're entering a buy trade. All right, guys. So here's our NASDAQ trade. Let's see. Mauro is saying, bro, Just Simple Trading is unregulated. Yeah, we're unregulated because we don't take anyone's money. So, of course, we're not regulated. And actually, that's the whole purpose of this is I need to raise $100 million so that we can actually become regulated. And then we can actually take funds. But we can't do that now. This is why I have people that come all the time that are like, I have 100,000, I have 500,000, I have $1 million. Can you trade for me? And the answer is no, because we're not regulated. But I would love to be regulated. So if you have access to large scale capital, there's no reason for me to get regulated with just a few 100,000. I need access to millions and millions of dollars so that I can actually get regulated. So hopefully, Mauro, that answers your question. And actually, it's really good. You should ask me any questions you have. By the way, do you have any questions?
So far, no, I'm just learning. Today is my first day. So yeah.
Okay. No, it's good. Like, you should come here, and I do these live sessions every day. So join my live sessions daily because I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. And then if you have any questions, you can see like people are always asking questions in the comments. So it's really good. Anonymous is saying, yes, my question you never answered. What's your question, Anonymous? Well, I was saying, can you show the live class? There's only 2 people here right now. What laptop are you using to trade? It's just like a regular Asus something. But you don't need anything crazy to trade. Dragon, I appreciate you. Let's go. All right, guys, there we go. Congratulations. We just hit $1,000 take profit on that NASDAQ trade. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Anonymous is saying, Alteryx asked me to pay $3.5K for signals to withdraw. What do you think? That's a scam. Don't get scammed. Never send anyone your money. Never ever pay anyone just all of these oh, you suddenly have $400 million, but you need to pay $5,000 to withdraw. That's a scam. Okay? Don't get scammed. Mr. Fuller hit TP. Let's go. Congratulations. Dinosaur hit take profit. Let's go. Let's go. D-Boy just made $98. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I like to see, guys. That's what I like to see. All right, guys. What's my account size? My account size is only around 600,000. So that's why I'm making around $1,000 to $5,000 a day, which is less than 1%. Sal is saying, please take another trade. All right, guys, actually, I got to head out. Thank you guys all for watching. I'm going to call it a day here for this live. But remember, get your Abato account set up, get it funded, get it verified. Don't waste time and get started right away. All right, get started right away. Go to Abato.com. All the links are in my bio. I'm going to be live again later tonight in about 7 hours. So make sure you guys have everything set up because we'll be doing more trades. We'll be making a few $1,000s and we'll be answering all your questions. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Take care. We're going to see you guys in a few hours. And if you found this account by any chance, congratulations. Okay. Never ever pay anyone to learn how to trade. If you want to learn how to make money in the markets, this is the only place because I will never charge you guys anything, but I'll show you guys how you can start to make income on a regular basis. Thank you guys all for joining. Thanks for the likes, the gifts, the comments, the questions. You guys are amazing. Let's go. Let's go. And yeah, see you guys in a bit.